This is Ted, not Nugent. He says, do people ever confuse you with the Jonas Brothers? And do you feel like you're competing with them?
Not really. I mean, it's funny. A lot of people ask us that question, but no, we really haven't been recognized that much. I mean, we haven't. It's the only thing that they get confused is actually the brothers thing. I don't think it's the music or how we look, but it's just that we have brothers at the end of the night.
And I don't think we're competitive with them. They're way different.
How are they way different?
Well,
like you guys
we
were
write our own songs.
No, I say yeah, we write our own songs, and we're more of a kind of like a band, and they're more of a group in the sense that they go on tour and they do that kind of stuff. When we don't go on tour, but we write our own songs and we record albums and stuff.
Good for you. And you obviously like playing.
Yeah.
You play. You're musicians.
Yeah, we're musicians.
Let's see. We got here Catherine Kinley, who has a question here about how'd you get an agent? How'd you get your foot in the door? What'd you do about auditions? How did your parent find the info? A lot of questions here. My children are going crazy to find out. We already know that you play and you're rehearsing. Anyways, help us.
Well, actually,
Well,
really,
our parents have always had agents, so we're kind of...
Yeah, we never really auditioned. Or, it was really based on our band that we made. So I'd say if you want to do something like the Naked Brothers band, the best thing is to get into the music first. But really, we were just... My mom is a writer and an actress and stuff. She wrote this thing about our band. Not really. We didn't go on any auditions or get discovered, really. We were born, you know. And
that's all you did, right? Well, you're working hard, too, right, Nat?
Yeah, yeah.
We have a question here from Sunny Jane, who asks, Nat, do the rest of the TV cast band members really play on CDs?
Yeah, they do. The rest of the cast members for the show are actual players, and they play really they play on all the shows and stuff. Wait, what did they say at the end?
They were just asking if they also play on the CDs on your.
They don't play on the CDs. Some of them put in tracks, but they don't play on the basic track. It's Alex and I play on the track with some guys, and then they come in and lay down parts. But it's they play on the show, and they play live, and they come up with and they help organize the music and stuff. But they don't play on the record.
All right. Speaking of playing, Jeremy's asking, Nat, do you play the saxophone, really reading the notes, or do you just play something random?
I play the saxophone. I mean, I played the saxophone for a year. I'm mostly a piano player and a guitar player, but I played the saxophone, and I was okay, and I did it. I could read music, but I did it both by ear and by the music.
What song did you guys enjoy doing when you were on the show?
The most?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's the question from Alyssa.
Yeah.
Alex, do you have a favorite?
I like doing If You Can Make It Through the Rain, because I got to rock out. I was going out like...
Someone here, you guys, Emily, is asking if you're coming to the Bay Area because they would love to see you live up there.
Bay.
That's right. We might. We go up there a lot to see. We're not playing up there any time that we know of. But in the summer, we might be definitely coming up there. So keep your eyes and ears and nose open.
Your nose open.
I don't know why you'd keep your nose open, but just sounded right. It's another thing to keep
Boy,
open.
that was just right off the top of your head, Nat.
You can smell us coming into San Francisco. We don't wear any
It's not a
deodorant.
commentary
You can
on your
smell us
hygiene,
coming
right?
in, yeah.
Me and my brother have no filter in our brain. Before we say something, we don't even think about it. We just kind of splurs out.
All right. We've got one final question here, and this is from Emily Farias, who asks, hey, Nat and Alex, I think you guys are so cool, and I have some questions. Have you guys and the band ever gotten into a fight?
Yeah, once or twice.
We've gotten into a lot of fights. I remember one time Thomas
You
and
weren't
I...
supposed to tell anybody that, Matt.
It's supposed to be a loving brotherhood.
Thomas, the cello player, he's one of my best friends, and Thomas and I actually got in a fight where we wouldn't speak to each other. This is when we were 6, because he thought Batman flew, and I thought he would just swing, and he doesn't fly. But
In spite of his wings.
in spite of it,
Yeah,
he doesn't have wings. He's cape. He
yes.
doesn't fly.
It looks like wings.
Yeah,
You want to get into another
You want to
argument
fight?
with
You
them?
want to fight now?
I'm not going to talk to
Bats
you.
fly, just
All
not
right?
Batman.
Okay, and so
Batman
we
is who
speak to
he
each other.
is. You only can be who you are. You got a problem with Batman? I'll get him over here. He'll go kick your
Hey, this
butt.
is only on the web. This is only on the web, Alex.
I bet
Matt.
Batman watches the web. You don't think Batman has a life?
Spider-Man would
You think
definitely
Batman
watch the
just
web,
stays
don't you
in it?
think? Get it? Web,
Batman has
Spider-Man,
internet
get
connection.
it?
He has Batnet.
You guys, good sports. All right, say goodbye.
Fire
Bye,
bat.
naked boys.
Fire
Bye,
bat.
I
naked
know, but
brothers.
I just realized something. The internet is called web and net.
Who said that?
That equals spiders, and I hate spiders, so I should hate the internet.
On
But I
that
don't.
profound note, we'll say goodbye.
No, I have another.
And
thing.
why is there a computer in glass? That's just so. Oh, it lifts up.
Yeah, see, it's we have secret compartments.
Yeah, but it takes like 2 hours. to
Batman
open
designed
it.
this place. He did the interior decoration.
Yeah, he's the
You
architect.
guys have your hands full. I'll tell you that right now. All right, bye, naked brothers.
Why
Naked.
We're not leaving. You can leave, but we're staying here.
You love it.
We're gonna do our own.